Mukaweefube w'okukomyawo ensimbi ezaweebwa abakyala amu n'abavubuka okwekulaakulanya wansi w'enkola eya Youth Livelihood Program eri abavubuka awamu ne YLP. Disitulikiti y'Embale etandise kaweefube ow'okutandika okutuukirira bammemba baafuna mu ssente zino okulaba nti bazikomyawo naddala abo abamaze ebbanga nga tebasasula nsimbi zino oba okuzikomyawo bannaabwe okusobola okuziganyulwamu. Ensimbi zino zaagabibwa wansi wa gavumenti ya Uganda n'ekigendo ekyokuba nti abakyala amu n'abavubuka basobola okwekulaakulanya nga bakozesa ensimbi zino bazikomyewo n'abalala basobole okuziganyulwamu. Kusinziira ku Nekesa Harriet ng'ono Principal Community Development Officer era nga ye mutunuulizi ow'ensonga za ssente za YLP awamu ne YLP. Olunaku olwaleero batalaaze amagombolola ga disitulikiti y'Embale okuli Wannaalejje wa Town Council awamu ne Bubyangu n'ekigendo ekyokulaba nga basinkanamu bammemba mu nsaka ez'enjawulo ezafuna ssente zino okulaba nti bazikomyawo. Okusinziira ku ye agamba nti ku nsimbi eza YLP bakagaba ensimbi obukadde obusoba mu 787 wabula nga ku zino ensimbi obukadde 282 bwokka bwe bwakakomezebwawo nga bakyabangi obukadde 515 wabula nga agamba okusoomooza okusinga kuli nti abavubuka beefuzuddeyo gonna gamba mukomyawo ensimbi eza YLP so nga ku nsimbi ez'abakyala eza YLP agamba nti ebitundu 6 ku buli 100 ku nsimbi ze baagaba zikomezeddwawo era nga bakagaba obukadde 783 nga obukadde 477 bwe bwakakomezebwawo nga ku zino abaakazifunamu bali abantu 959 ng'ebibiina 12 byo byakomyawo ensimbi nga tebibanjibwadde n'ekikumi so nga ebibiina by'abakyala 94 byakaganyulwa mu nteekateeka. N'agamba nti nga bagenda maaso n'okukomyawo ensimbi zino basanze okusoomozebwa okw'enjawulo omuli ebyentambula awamu n'okuba nti ssente entono eziteekebwawo mu kukola emirimu egivunaanyizibwa ku nsimbi zino awamu n'ebyobufuzi okwetabika mu nsonga zino eza ssente. Era n'asaba wabeewo ekikolebwa ddala mu kwongera ku nsimbi ezikola mirimu egya YLP awamu ne YLP mu kuba nti zikomezebwawo awamu n'okuba nti bannabyabufuzi tebeeyingiza nnyo mu nsonga y'okukomyawo ssente zino kossa n'abantu okuba nti mulimu abeeyita ab'amaanyi era abatakwatibwako mu nsonga y'okukomyawo ensimbi zino. Ensonga eno y'okugezaako okukomyawo ssente n'ekifuba yeetabiddwamu yafeesi ya RDC wa disitulikiti y'Embale era nga abadde mu nsonga eno ye Deputy RDC Kashaka Sam nga ono akubiriza bonna abaaganyulwa mu nsimbi zino okuba nti bazikomyawo olw'ensonga nti si balina zifunamu bokka wabula ssente za buli omu nga singa omuntu aba azifunye n'azikomyawo kiyambako abantu abalala okuba nti nabo bafuna basobole okuba nti nabo beegaggawaza. Ensonga eno nga bwetambudde tugenda gikutuusako ku Mosan Media.
Wasasula siringite endoza alina abiri ez'okudipositinga naye nga kubera diposita yako era they deposited we have not deposited any money. If you have the receipt, you give us. I know where receipt na kuingira WhatsApp. What's name? Na you they received the 60 Then the other person is contact is a Hakle Migare has eaten the money. I'm going to track you on Sunday. As you already know, you are there.
waulire ati fike tunakola okufuna kola ilikuga nakuzo mboti ati feba kuma yaba kubakinga kwa mukutuli signing tunairaza ne mitwalo asatu okufuna kola waliwo memba omulala ali kukudo wali tugenda muyitira wawe kakati
Nekesa Harriet is my name. I work as a Principal Community Development Officer from Mbale District Local Government. Carl also saw it fit and she added me another assignment as a YLP YLP focal point person from Mbale District Local Government. The exercise ongoing now that we have been having with you, is enforcement of recovery. We have so many exercises geared towards improving recovery. This particular one is enforcement of recovery. We have been doing it with different stakeholders. I want to say that the exercise has been fair, because things of recovery, things of bringing back the money that was given to the community at times is challenging, because you give community money, more so the youths, you give them money and then they don't want to pay. Paying back is a tug of war, and of which if they don't pay back, other people cannot benefit from this money. So at times we have to use a little force in order to get money back from them. So we went to the field for enforcement. That means we used some little force, and some groups ran away from us. Some groups promised to pay back the money, and some groups couldn't be traced. This program began in the year, YLP began in the year 2014-2015, and from the time of inception, we have given out 787 million, above 787 million, and we have recovered above 282 million. Then total outstanding is 515 million. This recovery is very low for YLP, and that is the reason we are using everybody to support us to ensure that this money comes out from the community, so that we take it back to the community through other groups. Like I stated, that it's a revolving fund. For YLP, the recovery is above 60%, and it was also given 783,969,620 shillings. It has so far recovered 477,536,693 shillings to be exact. The total number of beneficiaries for YLP are 959 people, women. There we have a success story for YLP. There are 12 groups that have recovered to 100%, and of these groups, some of which have been refinanced. In total, we have 94 women groups, but we have challenges. We thank God that YLP is performing a little better than YLP, than our youths, but we have challenges. Some of the challenges include transport. We have a challenge of transport. Our CDOs, like the one of Bubyangu, the terrain is not good. The place is big, but they don't have transportation. They rely on public transport, and at times the borders are not there. Even when they have the money, the motorcycles are not there. So it becomes very hard for them to enforce recovery. Another challenge is, and the YLP the program of YLP and YLP gave us one motorcycle, and that is for the district focal point person. Of course, we have given it to the CDOs because we have a vehicle here, but we have 17 CDOs who are all handling YLP. So 2 motorcycles, they drop in the ocean. We have little operations. The operation is very little. In a quarter, being given like 1.2 is very little, because we must organize groups. 1.2 to 2 million. We must organize groups for the 17 lower local units. We must have several meetings. We must sensitize. We must do enforcement. We must monitor and take documentations to Kampala. So the money is too little. There's also a challenge of political interference. Some of these group members, more so the youth, campaigned and they became politicians. And now when they became politicians, some CDOs fear to approach them. They are stigmatized. They fear to approach them. And when we go there, or when we arrest 1 or 2 of them, they make calls. Some groups even make calls to OPM. Some groups make calls. We receive calls from even the OPM. And surely it becomes so political, and we are scared for our lives. So you cannot go there because someone is untouchable. You realize that someone is a big person's wife, or maybe a big politician somewhere, and you just fear for your life. But I thank God, with the help of the RDC, with the help of media, with the help of other political personnels who have the goodwill for the project, I know we are going to do better. And also the operations, the little operations that we receive has supported us. That's why we're able to go to the field and have a meal. So we thank ministry for that operation. We just plead that they give us some more, so that we ensure that all groups recover at 100%. We, as an office, we are intensifying. We are intensifying on radio talk shows. We want to intensify on radio talk shows. Already our RDC, even myself, have been on radio stations. The latest was on Big FM, talking about issues of recovery and YLP and UWEP. And we don't have money to buy airtime, but we thank the RDC's office that supports us. We ride on the RDC's airtime to ensure that we pass on the message to our community, because when we go out the field, we can't reach everywhere, but with radio we can reach everywhere. We employ the multi-sector approach. Like I told you, we try to bring everybody on board in our different trainings. At times we can bring the production department, we can bring CAO's office, we can bring education, we can bring, to ensure that everyone in the district appreciates YLP and YLP, and they do something. We even we involve also politicians, like you saw, LC1s, all of them. We want ownership for this project, so that is a success. We emphasize refinancing. When a group has paid out, like those 12 groups of YLP, we have refinanced all of them. They have got money. We have a group that has benefited the 3rd time. It's now has shown interest to benefit the 4th time. And that is one group in Busano. They have already a complete payment within 1 year. And then we have one group for YLP, which completed what? Recovery. It's not easy to convince the youth to complete recovery. We also blacklist. You know, this money is revolving. It's unfair to continue giving all sub-counties when sub-county A is not paying back. So when your sub-county is not paying back, we blacklist it, because money has to come from the community before it goes back to the community. So you can't rely on other people's sweat. So we blacklist, like we have blacklisted Namali Town Council. My recommendations continuous sensitization of the community to appreciate the program, continuous radio talk shows. I appreciate our Madam DCDO who allocates money to YLP YLP activities to make work smooth, has fueled motorcycles for other projects to ensure that they help us in enforcement of recovery. So thank you so much, Madam DCDO. And also the goodwill. We continue sensitizing people so that they develop a goodwill and ownership of the project, so that we work as a team. You work, I work, the politician works, the technical wing works, and it will be a success.